It's Dave here from Elysium Sophia, and again, welcome to our home, into our chat, as we continue our journey to try and prove the point of mind over matter. We said, as we explained to you a few days ago, that what we're trying to do is over the next 30 days, we intend to go live every day in an attempt to show that with mind over matter, we believe that we will be monetized by YouTube by Christmas, which is for us about the 20th of December. So we've given ourselves just over 4 weeks, roughly 30 days, to go live every day for the next 30 days or so, to first of all show that we believe personally in the power of the mind. We're all about hypnosis here at Elysium Sophia. We're all about meditation. And for our subscribers that have been with us for such a long time now, you'll know that we do meditation. We do transcendental meditation. We do hypnosis. And we do health and well-being to help you to become the best version of you that you can possibly be. And throughout these sessions, we've been going live and will continue to go live. And with your support and us supporting you, we give you the opportunity at the same time to grow your channel. And Penny the Panda, behind the screen, will offer you the opportunity to drop your link and watch your channel grow. So basically, we're working as YouTube support, small YouTube support and bigger YouTube support, but in a mindful way. So at the same time, we, as we've been doing, introduce you to our home, let you join us, join the chat, and in a relaxed way, we chat together. And at the same time we're chatting, you are becoming more relaxed. You're joining the ambience and relaxation. And we go through certain points of how you can improve your health and your well-being at the same time. So, it's a unique opportunity and a nice chance for us to chat to you, to watch your channel grow at the same time as we are on our way to being monetized. And we can get across our message about how we believe so passionately in health and well-being. We believe in the power of hypnosis, the power of the mind, the power of mind over matter, and we put in auto-suggestion, we put in different ways to help you and your body and your mind to relax. So if you're new to us, hi. But if you're one of our subscribers from wherever you are, then welcome. Welcome today from the Philippines, welcome to people from Malaysia, to people from Europe, and to people from the UK. And of course, welcome to people across the pond in America, and across people in our beautiful second home of Cyprus. We have friends over there. We have friends and family over there. So, join us today. Thank you. Penny.
Hello everybody, so we have got C Saber 12
Hi.
that says hello all, so hello Harry.
Hi. And we're joined today by people that are across the pond. So Juliet and all your doggy friends, you may join us today from California, from Malaysia, from Vietnam, from Thailand. And of course we have people from Australia and across the pond in America, different places in America, Arizona, California, Los Angeles. And we had friends last time that joined us from the Soviet Union, from Russia, and from all over Europe. Because when we're talking to people, Penny the Panda may say we have 10 people in the chat, or 5 people in the chat, and 5 Tamsaks, or 10 Tamsaks, thumbs up. But yesterday we had over 500 people in the wings, just watching us from the distance. So if you're one of those 500 people, please join us today. Say hi. And at the same time, the more people we get here today, the more people you can drop your link with, you can connect with, and you can form links with, and watch your channel grow the same way as ours is growing. And we intend to be monetized by the 20th. And Penny the Panda, from that day, when we're monetized, we'll do a head and a face reveal, so you can see my beautiful daughter as Penny the Panda, because no one quite knows what Penny looks like, apart from some of you out there that actually do know what she looks like. Very few people do, and she's looking forward to unrevealing.
So we have got FemFam. So
Hi, Fem
hello
Fam.
FemFam. They said I'm here, but I'm in the background, off to get the little one from school.
Oh,
so
cool.
welcome to our live stream.
Hope you're
Thank
okay
you
today.
for
Thanks for joining us. So, if you're picking up your children from school, or depending on what time of day it is where you are, you might be just starting your day. You might be in the Philippines starting to come towards the end of your day. And whichever part of the day you're sharing with us, then we say hi and namaste. We'd like to, today's session, look at ways to help you to unwind and to relax. And rather cliche, but to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And throughout this, Penny will keep interrupting and coming in and saying, hi, I've got such and such here. So, Penny, who have we got next?
So first thing is C Saber 12 says I am sick, no corona.
No
so
corona.
Harry's sick at the minute, so
No corona.
no corona. That's good.
That's good.
And we have got Curvy Babe,
Oh, hi.
who says hello. So hello, Curvy Babe.
Hi.
I have given you a blue jacket.
Yeah,
And
drop your link.
Please
Rubbish.
don't forget to give this video a tamsack or a thumbs up, and thank you for coming.
So, people that are joining us that might be wondering what a tamsack is, we know tamsack from long ago now means thumbs up. So, if you hear myself or Penny saying thank you for the tamsack, we're saying thank you for the thumbs up. Because our friends in the Philippines, from Malaysia, from Thailand, from the Middle East, and all over those areas, right at the very beginning, you'll know, we started our therapy business online just about when COVID first started, because obviously our clients began to be a bit concerned and couldn't come to our home. So we decided to set up this channel, our business channel, Elysium Sophia. Elysium, named after wholeness and completeness, and where the journey began for us back in Cyprus. And Sophia, the name of my beautiful and very precious daughter. Elysium Sophia. So it's David Pickering channel. Elysium Sophia. Well-being, mindfulness, hypnosis, rejuvenation. And if you stay with us, we've been having chats over the last 4 or 5 sessions with people that are joining our house, joining our home, and relaxing with us, as we say, to try and prove mind over matter, because we really believe in the power of the mind. The mind is an amazing thing, but it needs taking care of. We need to give our mind and our body the right conditions in which to grow and to thrive and to develop. And by unlocking the subconscious mind, we can do such amazing things. We can work with our subconscious mind and reprogram our brain to think in a different way, to relax, and in a mindful way, meaning we try to think about the here and the now, because that's what mindfulness is all about. Because we don't worry about what happened yesterday, or 2 hours ago, or 5 minutes ago, and we don't worry what's going to happen in the future. We just concentrate on the here and the now, in a mindful way, and that's what it is. So, we do mantric and tantric meditation, and that basically all that means is we do fuse words and movement. So we might do Tai Chi Qigong, we might do yoga, or we might mix certain phrases and movements and meditation all together, blend them together. It becomes tantric or mantric. And we're joined sometimes, really, really, really honoured that Shaolin monks are joining us on our channel. And we're really, really honoured when they say, yeah, that meditation session was done well. It was all done correctly. Because that's what it all started. For us, our journey, our personal journey, mine began in Thailand as a Thai boxer. Because that's where I developed the skills of Muay Thai, the physical and the spiritual side of it. And now help train my own precious daughter in the sport, who's doing really well. So, the essence of Muay Thai led me to the science of the limbs, as it were, and using the power of the mind, learning how to control our inner thoughts, our energy, to channel in the same way as Tai Chi masters do the same thing. They describe it, I've heard it so many times described and used the same terminology myself. It's almost like a river flowing, ebbing and waning throughout your body. And if at some point there's a blockage in there, then the yin and the yang can't work together. The blockage has to go. So through meditation, through Tai Chi Qigong, through yoga, and through many, many practices that are all mindful practices, we go through a mindful approach. And if you watch our videos, we try to help you to unwind and to de-stress. If you look through our videos, we show you ways to de-stress right from the top of our heads. We call it a body scan. It's called and referred to so many different things, but we like to call it a body scan because we check our bodies and we scan our bodies and we stop at different points of our body where we store so much tension and anxiety. It may be in our tummy, in our diaphragm, in our shoulders, in our necks, in our calves, in our feet, our ankles. There's so many places we can store energy, but the neck area, the shoulders, they really, really begin to tense. And when they begin to tense up, then we start to see our performance suffer. Because a lot of the work that we do at Elysium Sophia is with elite athletes, because the journey started, as I just mentioned, with Muay Thai with us. But it also now continues with elite performers and elite athletes, because they can really benefit, and have done for years and years, once referred to as mental rehearsal, self-talk, motivation. And it's all about telling ourselves, giving ourselves the messages that we want to hear to improve our performance. We can improve ourselves by talking our way through these things. In sports science, different techniques are used. So if you want to get rid of the fear of water, for example, or diving off a high diving board, we use something called systematic desensitization. And all that is systematically, in stages, being subjected to what we're doing. So, jumping off a board into some water. First of all, we start off very, very low. And we go into the water. And we do it a few times. Once we feel comfortable with that, we move on to a higher distance. And we go in again. Once we've mastered that, we go up higher and higher till we reach the top, the pinnacle of where we want to dive from. And boom! We've mastered it. Systematic desensitization in water. Super. Penny,
So we have got Repper Pips,
Hi.
who says, "Done to you, idol."
Hi,
So
welcome to our home.
thank you for giving us a Tamsack. Thank you for giving us thumbs up. I have given you a blue jacket, so please feel free to drop your link, and thank you for coming. And also, please don't forget to share this live stream so we can get as many people here as we possibly can.
Yeah, so as Sophia's mentioning there, if you do know people and they're on your list, they're on your list of people who you can contact, then help them to put a bell on so that they can join us, whether that's from here in the UK, locally, or whether that's across the pond in America, in Thailand, or in Europe. Our friends there in Cyprus, if you're joining us today. All these people that may want to join us today, you'd be really welcome. So, let's just go over what we said yesterday and the day before, so it gives us a chance and an opportunity to spread well-being with you. We said that one of the most important things that we can do is give our body and our mind the opportunity to rest. Because it's during rest and during sleep that our body performs all sorts of checking mechanisms. It checks in with different things to make sure that it sends energy and sends reparation and repair to the areas that need repairing. So, during sleep or during a power nap, and especially through hypnosis or meditation, then we are in woken access to our subconscious mind, especially through meditation and hypnosis, where we can start putting in suggestions to change or modify what we believe, what we think, how we act. And that's what we do here at Elysium Sophia with hypnosis. We challenge decisions that we've already made. And if we have phobias, and we work with clients that come across and say, I want to stop smoking, I want to stop drinking, I want to stop doing this, that or the other, or I have a phobia, a fear of flying. Yeah, I have a fear or a phobia of. Then we work closely with our clients and we tailor the sessions on a one-to-one and say, this is how we're going to do it. So if it's phobias you're looking at, or it's rejuvenation, or a change in direction, or it's motivation, or it's improving and empowering yourself. It's looking and developing your self-esteem, your self-confidence, because we have to believe in ourselves. If we believe in ourselves, that's what we need to be doing. But we need to give our body and our mind the opportunity to do that. And it all starts off with rhythmic relaxation and breathing. And breathing starts, we all breathe in different ways, but once we're tense and anxious, we begin to start breathing from here, which is no good for us. We need to start breathing from our diaphragm and taking in air and oxygen through our nose. I'll come back to it. Penny.
So, hello, we have got ICY Rivera 23 that says hello. So, hello.
Hi, welcome to our home.
I have given you a blue jacket, so please feel free to drop your link. And don't forget to give this video a Tamsack. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. So that's ICY Rivera 23.
Whereabouts are you from? Let us know where you're from when you're arriving today, because we like to know, then we can work out and send messages clearly out to you. But hi, you're welcome. So, we need to give our body and our mind the best conditions in which to thrive. So that's the first thing. And we said that the best thing to do and the easiest way to begin with this is right at the very beginning, the essence of breathing, because we breathe in new air rejuvenation right from the very beginning. And we breathe in through our nose. And as silly as it sounds, we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And we can breathe in and out through our nose. It's up to you. But at Lyceum Sophia, we try to get people to breathe in and out like that. So we start to breathe in new and rejuvenation. And we try to, when we're relaxing, we start to visualise that air going in as pure air. And in purity, the air going in is blue. Because blue is purity. Blue is pure. Pure new energy. And coming out, the tension, the anxiety, the fire. We think of it as red. We get rid of the red. So when we start to say to you, start visualising the air going in, that's when we visualise the blue. And out with the red. Out with the fire. Out with the anxiety and the stress. So that's the first thing. And we refer to this breathing in simple terms as balloon breathing here at Lyceum Sophia. Penny.
I would just like to say as well, for ICY Rivera 23 and anyone else that's joining us here from the Philippines or wherever you're from and you're just joining us, make sure if you haven't connected to us already, please remember to connect to us, and also please share this live stream if you can, because it would really help us, and also we can hopefully help you. Also, FemFam said still here listening, so thank you FemFam for still listening, and yeah, please if you haven't already shared this live stream, please do, so we can get as many people here to connect as we can.
Wonderful. So, to continue on our journey, we call it here balloon breathing, and simply balloon breathing because we say to people, take them right to the start again, to the very beginning, and we say imagine that in the base of your tummy, in your stomach area, you have a balloon. And you feel that balloon. Sometimes it's easy to lay down and feel your balloon. Or if you're sitting like this in the half lotus position, or full lotus position, or cross-legged maybe, put your hands on your tummy and breathe in. And as we breathe in, the balloon fills with air. We breathe out, and the balloon begins to empty. Balloon breathing, filling up and emptying the balloon. That's how we refer to it, and that's the essence of balloon breathing. Breathing in and breathing out through our balloon breathing. Penny.
So FemFam said shared you out, so thank you for sharing our live.
Thanks,
I really
FemFam.
appreciate that. Thank you.
So, that's the first stage, to reiterate. I'm taking you right back to the beginning, and please check out our videos and you'll see these in action. But just on today's session, we thought we'd just take you back to the very beginning. A very good place to begin. When once you begin with ABC, I feel the song coming on. We take in new, refreshed energy. And we breathe out the unwanted thoughts, the unwanted feelings. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we need to do then is to start to really let go of those tensions. And we let go of those tensions by putting ourselves into a stage where we refer to it as getting rid of monkey mind and bringing on board ox mind. And that basically means when we're constantly flittering around day to day, taking the children to school, doing whatever we're doing, then our minds are continuously going all over the place, like monkey, flittering, fluttering from tree to tree, monkey mind, all sorts of millions of thoughts, all everywhere. We need to still monkey mind and turn it into strong, powerful ox mind. And the way we do that is through meditation. Because when we start to meditate, we start to work with the two systems in our body, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system is there as our friend when, right back to the days of cavemen, if we saw a brontosaurus or we saw some kind of wild animal there or dinosaur, then it was like, wow. If we're in the jungle, it's coming my way. What do we do? Am I going to fight it? Or am I going to run? Or fight or flight? That's what it's referred to. Fight or flight. The sympathetic nervous system. So we decide, can I fight this creature? Yes, come on. And we put the energy into fighting it and doing what we do. Or we say, no, I have no chance with this. I need to run. So our body says, yes, we're in flight. So that means we're ready. Our heart's pumping, our heart's pounding. Everything's ready. Our hearts are all sorted. We're all ready. We're running. We're doing whatever we need to do to get away from this creature. That's the sympathetic nervous system that helps us. Now, we are interested in the parasympathetic nervous system because that's the system that slows down our heart rate. It slows down our breathing. Our blood pressure falls as we begin to become calm. We start to be in touch then with our ever powerful, woken and awakened subconscious mind. And it's there how we think of our subconscious mind as the rebooting of a computer, of a laptop, of our watches or whatever we've got. We need to reboot them. So that's what we can start to reprogram them to think in a different way. And once we do that, our subconscious mind is amazing because our subconscious mind can take on information and change the way that we perceive and we believe and we think. And that's what we're trying to do, gain awakened access through hypnosis or through meditation to our ever-powerful subconscious mind. Penny?
So we have got KPJP Florida who says, hey host, hi FemFam, thanks for the invite.
Hi.
So FemFam, thank you for inviting them.
Thank you.
And I have given you a blue jacket, KPJP Florida.
Hi, Katie.
KPJP Florida.
KPJP.
I have given you a blue
much for me.
jacket, so please feel free to drop your link. And please don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up, and thank you for coming.
Cool. So thank you for joining us, and please stay with us and enjoy. So we've got now on our journey, we've now opened up the subconscious mind. So it means we can start to reprogram and to change the way we think and change the way we think the next time something happens. And that's where hypnosis comes in. Because we challenge what's happened already, and we can then change the way we think and the way we act and begin to develop coping mechanisms for the next time we are confronted with that same situation. Penny?
So KPJP Florida says, thanks, I'm KP. And they also said, I'm a girl, so all good, KP.
Cool, we're all good, thank you. So, what tends to happen in our subconscious mind is these changes happen. And in meditation, the similar types of things happen because what tends to happen in meditation is our brain and our mind looks, once something happens, it looks for when it happened the last time. So if we have a fear of something or we're anxious about something, then our brain says, oh, remember when this happened last time? And it goes, and it tries to find out when it happened. It goes through so many millions and billions of times, seconds, throughout our lives, where we've experienced this before. What is it? What's happening? And it says, yeah, this happened last time. What did we do last time? And when it does that, then it heightens and turns up the volume on pain and suffering. So what we need to do through meditation, and this has been clinically proven through some very, very intelligent and powerful people, that meditation helps us to take control of the volume button on our remote control. So instead of amplifying this, we can turn down the volume. So when this happens, our brain can say, take the volume really down so we don't experience it as bad. So that's in essence what we're doing when we meditate. We're turning down the volume and the intensity so our minds and our body can deal with it in a better way. Basically what we do. So we have hypnosis, we have meditation. Two things, giving our body and our mind the opportunity to rejuvenate. We also need to make sure that we are... People come up to us here at Elysium Sophia and say, I feel really selfish when I devote time to myself, when I'm so busy. How can I justify having 10 minutes meditation just to myself? At the beginning of the day, when I'm rushing around, or at the end of the day, I just haven't got time. I've got to be there for my family. I'm the rock of the family. Yeah, we say to you at Elysium Sophia that you are being selfish not to, if that makes sense, because then you feel better. Because you have to be selfish. Because you have to make sure that you give your body and your mind the right conditions, and then you, once you're okay, you can then be the rock for everyone else. So in being selfish, you're actually being selfless. So think about it that way. Devote 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day if you can. Ideally, 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at the evening. To try and relax your own mind. To clear the clutter. And so that you can start your day relaxed and focused. And then you can be in the best possible way to help your family, your friends, your loved ones, and support them. Because without you being strong, you can't be strong for them, can you? That's how you need to look at it. Penny.
Hello, so hang on a minute. So we have got Culver Fan Vlog.
Hi.
It said,
Culver.
hello host from Culver Fan Vlog.
Hi.
So hello, I have given you a blue jacket. And also, please don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up, and welcome to our live stream. We have also got Erica May Ojano, who says, hello host, interesting talks. So I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, Erica, or Erisa, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I have given you a blue jacket. Thank you for coming, and please don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up, and also to share this live stream.
It's just so nice to have our friends from Cyprus here. So it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. Our journey of hypnosis for us began in Cyprus because it's the birthplace of Aphrodite. It's the birthplace of so close to the original sleep temples. And of course, myself and Sophia, we get off to Cyprus as many, many times as we can. We just love the island. And we first saw the sleep temples, we first saw the areas where hypnosis began. So it's great that you're with us today. So please join us and stay with us. Because when we're in Cyprus, we can switch off. We can really, truly be ourselves. And we can relax. So we wish we were there at the moment, but hopefully get back to your island, your beautiful island soon. Penny.
Yeah, so getting back to Erica or Erisa, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I think it's Erisa May Ojano. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Who said, hello host, interesting talk. And FemFam said, hi Culver. FemFam also said, we love Cyprus. We went to a wedding there, stunning. And also I remember when I came to one of your live streams when we first met you, when you were talking about when we did the beach video and you were talking about Cyprus. So yeah.
So
They said
yeah, we have
they
something else there in
They
common.
went to a wedding there and it's stunning.
In Cyprus, it is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful island. As I say, how can you argue with the birthplace of Aphrodite? You just can't, can you? But so, just to backtrack again where we were talking about there, we need to be selfish and just look over our videos and try and take 10 minutes a day to relax and to use our meditation. And we're getting snowed under today with people. And Penny, we've got somebody else that wants to say
And KP said, yeah, we love Cyprus. So.
Beautiful, wonderful place. So we have the situation where we say to you now, look through our videos and try, if you can, to, if nothing else, concentrate on the balloon breathing first thing in the morning. And then if you can, move on from the balloon breathing to just go down your body, from the top of your body all the way down, and check in to different parts of your body. If you've got more time, you can spend more time doing it. But if you haven't got a lot of time, just check in with your head, your sinuses, your forehead, your chin, down round the back, to the back of your neck. Check in with the back of your neck. Come down to your shoulders, down, to your chest, to your diaphragm, to your tummy. And I do say that a lot of our tension we store in our necks, at the base of our heads and our necks, in our shoulders and in our tummy, deep in our stomachs, and also in our groin area, our thighs, deep down in our deep thighs, groin, that area, then into our legs, down all the way down to our calves where we hold so much tension, and into our ankles and our toes. And if you get a chance then, once you've done that, you can go all the way back up again. All the way back up again. And we check out there, because another thing we do at Elysium Sophia here is we look at pain management. And if you're suffering from any chronic illness or chronic condition, IBD, IBS, Crohn's disease, colitis, then it sounds to make sense that the physical is there too, alongside the mental and the emotional stress that you get. Because we go back to Sanskrit, and Sanskrit tells us that, and there's a beautiful phrase that I like to use and borrow from Sanskrit that says, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. And that basically means that pain will happen, but how we decide to respond to pain is up to us. How we choose to suffer is up to us. Because when we work with the doshas or the kishas, and we look at the ways throughout history that different communities deal with pain and anxiety, then it all boils down to say that pain is inevitable and suffering is optional, because we can choose how we decide to suffer and to what extent we decide to suffer. So if you're suffering from IBD, IBS, it's 100% certain, 100% that you'll be suffering physical and mental stress. So if we can turn down the volume through meditation, through relaxation, through a body scan, or through self-hypnosis, then we can begin to start breaking down the anxiety. And that all starts by saying, first thing in the morning, if we can try and learn how to breathe slowly and deeply. And once we begin to become stressed, we always start to breathe shallow, almost panic-like. So if we can go back and take control again and say, no, something's happening here that I need to sort out. I need to be back in control. The first thing we need to do is say, yeah, I'm taking back control. I'm taking back control by breathing my way through this. And that will start you feeling more confident again, that you're taking control of that situation. So if something happens, the first thing we do, instead of going you're getting tense, say, hey, I can do this. I can cope with this situation because I have the tools to cope with it. And once you know you've got the tools to cope with it, you're halfway there. So, you approach my situation that you don't like, that you feel uneasy with. Your first reaction, fight or flight. Everything starts to go fast. Your breathing begins to be fast. Your heart rate goes faster. Your blood pressure rises and you've ignited the fight or flight sympathetic nervous system. You've got to stop it. As soon as you can, you've got to stop it and start bringing into play the parasympathetic nervous system, which means, in essence and in simple terms, you take back control. Your sympathetic nervous system says, I'm now slowing down my body. I'm now going to breathe more deeply. And I'm going to breathe more slowly. And when I breathe more slowly, my body now knows we're taking control. And I start to breathe more slowly. My heart rate in turn drops. I don't panic anymore. My pulse and my pulse rate drops. I don't panic anymore. And then my brain engages and thinks, what am I doing? Why am I worried? What am I doing? I can control this. I'm in control of this. Because it's the unknown that we fear. And once we make the unknown known, it no longer holds fear for us. So once we go into a situation where we're comfortable, we're fine. But it's these situations where we feel uncomfortable, mainly the situations that we've not experienced before, as you know. If you go somewhere, you go 100 times, 1,000,000 times, you're relaxed, you're comfortable. But if you go somewhere where you've never been before, yes, okay, there's a happiness attached to that. But there's also a bit of a fight or flight taking place, because you never quite know what to expect, because it's not routine. You've never been there before, so we need to make things routine. We need to make things more of a routine, so that our brain then slows it down, slows down the breathing, and makes the unknown a known entity. It makes us then more familiar, and familiarization is the key, because once we're familiar with something or somebody, you know how more relaxed you are with people you know. People you don't. When you meet someone for the first time, you don't know how they're going to react, so you react accordingly. But if you know someone, your loved ones, your family, you're relaxed with them, you turn that person into someone you know. Then your body then says, hey, we're fine. I know this situation. I can deal with it. I'm not worried. And that's, in essence, how it works. Penny.
So we have got Nora's Lavidas. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It says hello friend.
Hi.
So that's Nora's Lavidas. So welcome to our live stream.
Welcome to our home.
Please don't forget to give this live a thumbs up or a tamsack. I have given you a blue jacket, so please feel free to drop your link and connect with people in the chat if you haven't already connected with them. And also, please don't forget to share this live stream if you can, because the more people we can get here, the more people you can connect with. So please, if you can, share this live, and welcome to our live stream.
Cool, thank you. Welcome to our channel. You're welcome to join us. So we were just reiterating that it's really important that we try and turn, they always say, turn the negative into a positive. So we try and turn everything we can. We try and turn the unknown into the known, because then we're more relaxed and our minds are more relaxed, and we have then the first coping mechanism, because it's all about having strategies there. Because we know if we've got a strategy to cope with this, our brain says, yeah, we've dealt with this before, we can deal with it again, we're fine, it's no problem. So, for example, if you're flying for the first time, or for the second or the third time, or you're not used to flying, you need to become familiar, knowing so well that things are going to be fine. But you need to convince your mind that it's going to be fine. And the way you do that is do exactly what I've just said. Start with the breathing. You're on the aeroplane. Weeks before you start to prepare your mind, it would be nice to self-hypnotise. But if you can't do that, then you can start breathing your way towards that date. Telling yourself everything's going to be fine. Start breathing. And as I've just said to you before, as soon as you start the depth of breathing, your brain says, sending messages through to my body that everything's going to be okay. I'm breathing slowly. My heart rate is now not going so fast, it's slowing down. I don't have palpitations. I'm not sweating, because it can't. Very difficult for your body to sweat and get into palpitations when you're slowing it down, because your body doesn't need to do that. If it's in control, it's fine. So you go into a situation you haven't been there before. Take control right from the very beginning. Slow down your breathing. Slow down your heart rate. Slow down your pulse rate. Meet it head on by being one step ahead. And then it becomes an even playing field. Because then your mind knows it's got a coping mechanism and it will be fine. I know that sounds cliche, and I know that's coming from me that's been years and years of doing hypnosis and doing this type of thing, but it is true. Take the control yourself. Don't wait for it to control you. You control it. Make sure that you're in control. Slow the situation down. It's almost like the analogy of a game of football that's happening out there. And you say, how we're playing a really good team that's really, really fast. Change the game to the way you want to play it. Play your game. Don't take your game to them, but play your game your way. Because as we mentioned yesterday, you need to be true to yourself. And you need to do the things your way. And many people come to our rejuvenation therapy and they say, what I want to do is I want to be like him. Or I want to be like her. And I say, whoa, slow down. Cool. You want to be the best version of you that you can be. And you want to be your version of them that you can be. But it's you. And you being your version of them, not you turning into them. Because then it won't work. Because you're you and they're them. You are you, and you are amazing. And you want to be the best version of you that you can be. You don't want to be him. You don't want to be her, but you want to be like them. So that means you want to be the best version of them, which is an even better version than what they are. You want to become the best version of you that emulates them, rather than being them, because you don't want to be them. You want to be you, because you don't know how to be them, because you are you, and you have to be you and true to you all the time, because you are amazing, and you wouldn't like to be someone else. You want to be yourself, because you feel happy being you, because you know how to be you. You can play the part of someone else, but you want to be you playing the part of someone else, not you being them. Sorry if that sounds a little bit deep, but if you play that back, that does actually make sense. You want to be true to you. You always do what's best for you. And sometimes you have to be true to you because you want to be true to everyone else, which is fine because you are then being true to you. But in order for you to be the best version of you to help everyone else, you have to be the ever-powerful, empowered you. So it all starts with you. And then once you're you, you can be the you are for everybody else, their ilk. But you have to be you. So if that means being selfish, think of it as being selfless, because I'm being selfish so I can be the best I can for you. And if you start to think about it that way, you'll start to trust that it can happen. Penny?
And also, if you are joining us, or you are already joining
I need
us...
to just pop over.
Okay, that's cool.
Give me a second.
If you are joining us, or you are...
Leave you with Penny for 2 seconds.
If you are joining us, or you are already joining us, then please don't forget to share this live stream, and please don't forget to tell as many people as you can, so that we can get as many people here as we can. Thank you. And please, obviously, tell other people so we can get more people here, so that we can help you and you can help us.
So it's playing to your strengths. It's playing to your strengths all the time that you need to be doing. Because once you know your own strengths, you playing to them means that you're one step ahead of the field. Because you, by being you, can do whatever you like. You're in control. You're in charge. So when people come to our motivation sessions and I say, well, what do you want to do? Then first of all, it all starts with, what do you want to do? And it's about you, and it's about empowerment. And it's about you. So we also talk here all the time at Elysium Sophia about what we need to do to give ourselves the best conditions in which to thrive. And as you've just seen there, I've just gone again for another drink, because water is really important. We can't afford to dehydrate, so we need to make sure that water is continuous with us, that we're always having enough water so we don't dehydrate. So that's the first thing. Make sure, as part of any healthy lifestyle, that water is there for you. Make sure you're drinking enough water and you don't dehydrate. That's the first thing. The second thing is, obviously, we've talked so many times that about power naps. We need the sleep. We need the time to repair. And through sleep, we repair. Through a power nap, we repair. Our mind and our body repairs. The next thing is, which is a smaller thing, but if you can, it's really important to heighten our senses. And we can heighten our senses by infusing or breathing in certain essences. Citric is really good for us. So anything that's citric gives us the revitalization that we need. Orange, lemon, grapefruit. The smell of citrus will begin to help you to become more potent, more focused. So if you're wanting to go into a nice relaxed situation, then there are lots of other things you can have. You start with the lavenders, you start with the relaxation, the vanillas, the bland. But if you want to start getting heightened and you don't want caffeine, because let's face it, we all like caffeine from time to time, but it's short-lived. And when the caffeine starts to go down, then we start to drag a little bit. But if you can keep infusing and breathing in citric, that's a continuation of constant caffeine. It's a constant pick-me-up. So try that one. So before Penny comes back in again and says something, I want to just recap just quickly. We've got water. Keep rehydration. We've got the importance of being in a situation where we can look after ourselves. We have our power naps. We have our meditation. We have our deep sleep or our hypnosis, which gives our mind the chance to repair and send messages to repair what's in need of repair. As simple as that. That's what it does. So you've got sleep, you've got hypnosis, you've got water. And then you've got the fusing and the inhalation of citrus to heighten our senses from there. And then something very, very close to our hearts here is we don't use the word diet. We use the words healthy eating plan, because diets do not work. If you start using words like diet in your mind, then it's a bad thing. It's a negative vibe. So there are healthy eating plans out there that work every time. So let's concentrate, and when Penny's finished again, we'll talk about healthy eating rather than diets. Penny.
And I would also like to say as well, if you just thought about what was happening then when I started coughing, is because I was drinking my water and I drank it too fast and I choked on it and it made me cough. So I'm okay now. I've not got anything wrong. Just wanted to let you know.
Penny's fine. No disaster. There's nothing to see here. So we started talking about health-related fitness, and we started talking about the way that we can give our body the opportunity in which to thrive. And we said we'd move across to look at healthy eating. Because healthy eating is all about what it says on the tin. It's about everything in moderation. Because if we go onto a diet and start using negativity and negative vibes like the words diet, that suggests denial. That we're in denial for something, that we're going to deny our body something that we once enjoyed. And then our bodies and our mind says, no, I don't want this. So we use words like healthy eating and in moderation. Because if you like chocolate, then you just cut down on the amount of chocolate you have. It's all in moderation. If you want chocolate, you eat chocolate. But instead of having a full bar, you have a couple of pieces or half a bar. Now we're really, really fortunate that myself and Sophia, we've discovered plain chocolate. The darker the chocolate, the better, because whether you know this or not, which you probably do, but the darker and the more cocoa in chocolate, the better it is for you. And the better it is for your body, for your mind, for your blood pressure, for your heart. So if you like chocolate, think about substituting the milk chocolate for plain chocolate. Because the benefits of deep dark chocolate are the same benefits of drinking red wine. If you drink red wine in moderation, then it's good for you. If you eat chocolate, dark chocolate, it's good for you. So think of it in those terms. So don't set yourself objectives that you know you're not going to be able to keep. So if you like bread, don't cut it out fully, but just have it in moderation. Because a diet or a healthy eating program, when you absolutely eliminate something that you really, really desire, then it won't work. Because it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's for the end result. So you know you're setting yourself targets that are unrealistic. They have to be, as we all know, smart targets. Measurable and achievable targets. So you have to make sure that when you put yourself on a healthy eating program, it's something that you can cope with. And you should always put in there rewards. So if you like trifle, or you like coffee, or you like a certain brand of cream cake or bun or whatever, then you should build in chances to reward yourself with that. And that way, your healthy eating program works for you. So enough of that. Healthy eating is really important. So try and choose wisely. Get your sugars from natural sources as best you can. But if you want to have sugars that are complex sugars, then do it in moderation, like anything else. If you're looking at fats, some fats, as we know, are, and I've been quite amazed recently about things I didn't realise were good for you. But yeah, certain fats are good for you because they're found naturally, and they help with the triglycerides. They help in our body. They help cushion. They help do their job. And certain fats, and please forgive me, I'm not trying to be condescending, but certain fats can break down other fats. So if you have cholesterol and you put in another good fat, that good fat, almost like Pac-Man, will eat away the bad fats. So look out for different types of virgin olive oil spread, different forms of ways that you can spread things on your bread, different spreads that contain good fats. And the good fats are the good guys, and the bad fats are the bad guys. And Pac-Man comes along and can get rid of the bad fats. But fats are important. Oils and fats. The fats that we find in nuts, for example. The plant-based fats tend to be good for us. But again, it's all in moderation. Go half-half to start off with before you convert. I know we do a lot at the moment. We try a lot of vegan alternatives. We still eat meat, but we've started to eat more vegan food as well, because then it's plant-based. We're not full vegan, we're not full vegetarian, but we're not full meat eaters either. We've started now to really think our healthy eating plan, and there are some great vegan alternatives out there. There are some great meat alternatives out there. And you have to always, if you can, work with your doctors and seek medical advice, as it says on the tin all the time. Before you try a diet, before you try an exercise, check out with your doctors first. Work alongside them. And then we come to the essence. People come to us here at Elysium Sophia and they say, what's the best training I can do? And what can I do? Can I run? Can I walk? What can I do? And I say, hey, high intensity interval training. High intensity interval training. And for people that have watched Elysium Sophia for a long time, you'll realise that we advocate that. Because you can do less of it. And instead of running for 5 or 6 miles and smashing up your knees, you can do 30 minutes high interval training. So all it is building up the sessions and building up the amounts of seconds that you do. So for example, you walk for 10 seconds, then you run as fast as you can for 10 seconds. You walk for 10 seconds, then you run for 10 seconds. And yeah, not rocket science for the last time again. You walk for 10, you run for 10. And you build it up to 30 minutes for that day. The next day you can do exactly the same. And then the day after you think, right, okay, we're moving up to 15. Or let's say 20. We double it. So we say 20 seconds walking. getting ready. And then we have 20 seconds full on high intensity. Run as fast as you can, work that body as fast as you can for 20 seconds, and then relax and walk. We don't stop, because this is the interval. We don't stop, we carry on walking. So we walk for the 20 seconds, and that's your rest time. And your body comes back, your breathing comes back, and then, you guessed it, we run again for 20 seconds, as fast and as furious as we can. Boom, 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 boom. We really run as fast as we can. As fast as you can. Take out everything you've got, because you know your rest's coming. Because it's small bursts of energy that gives us the results. So again, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we do that for 30 minutes. And we build it up then to a PK of 30. The ultimate goal is 30. 30 seconds walking. And then 30 seconds as fast as you can. Pushing your body to the limits for 30 seconds. 30 seconds of pure hard work. Exhaust yourself for 30 seconds and then walk to regain and recharge your batteries for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. For 30 minutes. That's all it takes. If you can manage 30 minutes, that would be amazing. You've now got your plan. You've got your water. You've got your high intensity interval training, your fitness. You've got your self-talk going on. You've got your water. You're fused with the essence throughout your house of orange, of citrus, of lemon, of anything that's going to heighten your senses. And then you've built into your day your power nap, or your meditation, your relaxation, your breathing. Taking time, first thing in the morning or last thing at night, to recharge your batteries and to put you into the best position you can be. And then you try self-talk. And during your own relaxation session, you begin to self-talk. Right back at the beginning of this video, we talked about systematic desensitization and self-talk and motivation. And we go right back to the beginning of all this, before NLP was even born. And we had someone called Émile Durkheim de Champagneray that was the founder of modern day NLP, and utterances of every day in every way I'm getting better and better. In every day, in every way I'm getting better and better. And you walk past a mirror, and when you see the mirror and you see your reflection in the mirror, then you say to yourself, hey, I'm looking good. Hey, I am good. Hey, I am good. I am good. 10 times repeat that to yourself. So instead of saying in every way and every day I'm getting better and better, that might be a mouthful. But you can look at yourself, catch yourself in the mirror or the reflection and say, I'm looking good, I feel good, I am good. Use that mantra. I am good. And smile when you say it. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid. And this is important, Penny, just before we go on to this bit. Please, look at yourself in the mirror. Smile while you say it and say, I am good. I feel good. I am powerful. Smile at yourself. And I tell you, I really believe in this. After a 2-week period of doing that and stopping and looking at yourself and self-talk, then you will be better. You will be more confident. And you will start on your journey of reintroducing these things to your life. Remoulding your body, rebuilding your mind, motivation, self-talk, because without it, these good athletes, these amazing athletes would be nobody. They have the talent, yes, but they need to believe in themselves and they need to tell themselves constantly, I am good. And once they've done that, their mind begins to believe it. Now, they have to be good in the first place at what they do. I take that on board. But it is really important that they continue to tell themselves, and you tell yourself how good you are, because you are amazing. You are a machine, and you are amazing. Sorry, Penny, you were wanting to say something.
Yeah, I just wanted to say two things. I just want to say really quickly. The first thing is, if you are here and you are in the background maybe, and
you've not fallen asleep,
and you are watching our live and you are in the background, please come and say hi. Say hi to me and say hi to us.
Penny's bored. Penny's sat there thinking, well, these people.
And also, please, if you are in the background, please say hi. And also, if you are still here in the chat, please, if you share this live to other people, we really appreciate that, because, you know, more people will get here. But if you are in the background, just come and say hi.
Yeah, just come and say hi. So, I make no apologies for that last little bit, because I really believe, and we really believe at Elysium Sophia, part of these sessions we're doing now are part of motivation. It's all part of motivation. And if I can motivate, and if we can motivate you to become the best version of you that you can possibly be, then we're doing what we enjoy doing. So please, think about what we're saying. We've come on a mission for people that are just joining us now. We're saying that we believe in mind over matter. We believe in positive mental attitude, autosuggestion, self-talk, whatever you want to call it. We believe we're nearly there. We're on the home run now, and we will be monetised by the 20th of December. So we're putting that to the test. We're going live now, every day for the next 30 days until the 20th of December, to show that we believe in the power of the mind. We believe that we put our minds to something, we can achieve great things, and being monetised would mean a lot to us, because then we can reach more people with our message of mindfulness, of health, of well-being. And at the same time, we're providing YouTube support, small YouTuber support, but in a mindfulness way. So we're combining YouTube support with what we do, with mindfulness and well-being. So we're combining mindfulness meditation. There are hidden messages throughout our sessions once you've joined us in our home, and hopefully you're homing in and you're relaxing and you're soaking in the ambience of our home. You're soaking in with our enthusiasm for what we believe in, but we're also here to try and give you, however long you stay with us today, while you're staying with us, then you're concentrating on the here and the now. You're listening to my hypnotic voice. You're listening. You're part of the here and the now. And the words are coming in and going out, and hopefully you're trancing out with us. But hopefully these symbols, these messages will all be registering in your subconscious mind. And you're experiencing firsthand hypnosis, self-hypnosis, and the power, the ever-powerful mind, how it works. And your mind will work with you if you give it the opportunity to work for you. But you need to give it the conditions. Some people call it our brain, some people call it our mind, some people call our brain and our mind the same thing. Now we can get really technical, but if you think of your brain and your mind as one, then you're sending positive messages to your mind, to your brain, to every part then of your body, to help you rejuvenate, to help you become the best version of you that you can possibly be. And again, using the cliche, but it really does work. And if you're combining the mental and the physical, the yin and the yang, and as we said before, the tantric and the mantric, if you're sending these messages and reinforcing these messages so many times a day to your body, comforting your body will then work with you instead of against you. It will work for you and not against you, because your mind and your body will work together. And almost like osmosis, these messages will come in and ebb and flow through your mind and through your body. And I use the term, when I'm doing hypnosis, I use the term osmotic, osmosis, because it's the best way I can describe it. It happens without us realizing it. When something happens without us realizing it, then it's the best way for it to happen to us. Many, many times we're sat there being talked at and spoken to. But it's at the times when we switch off and we become responsive to hypnosis that is really, really when we begin to use our subconscious and to train our subconscious. Because our subconscious needs training, it needs developing, it needs to grow, it needs to open up and expand. Now, and I use this analogy now to each and every one of you to say, to show you the beauty and the magnificence of hypnosis and the power of hypnosis. How many times have you driven, if you drive, because it would be silly if you don't, but if you drive, how many times have you gone from one area to another area in your car, only to find you reach your destination and think, whoa, I can't remember getting here. I can't remember passing those houses, but I must have because I'm here. Because I followed the same journey and listened to the momentum of the car and the sound, the monotonous whirring, the hypnotic tones, and I must have tranced out because I've got here safely. And that's my point, because you got there and you got there safely. Because why is that? Why is that? Because your hypnotic mind, your subconscious has guided you there, but your brain has also, the other half, your analytical side of your brain has done their job too. Because your subconscious has gone into overdrive, and you've gone into overdrive, you've done what you do. But you know, and this is the nub of it, you know that at any point, if you had been in danger, boom, your brain would have kicked in and put that foot on the brake pedal. It would have stopped the danger. And this is what I say to people that say, will I lose free will if I go into hypnosis? No, you won't, because your brain is an amazing tool. And just like when you're driving in a car and you go from a journey from A to B and you can't remember how you got there, believe me, you were aware. Because had someone jumped out in the front of the car, or your life or your family's life been in danger, your brain would have jumped in like that. The same thing happens in hypnosis. You can reprogram in a safe way through hypnosis. And you can start to rechannel, rejuvenate, to reprogram, to face a situation again, should it occur, with a different attitude. And that's what hypnosis is all about. It's about finding a coping mechanism the next time should things happen. So when it happens, first of all, we say, yeah, we've done this before. And then when it happens, we can say, this is the way we dealt with it last time, and if it was successful, we'll deal with it again the same way. But if it wasn't successful, or it was too painful, we will then find another way through hypnosis to deal with that situation when it arises again. It's as simple as that. It's very clever, it's very intellectual, but it's also very, very simple. Our mind looks for when it happened the last time. It searches for it and then deals with it again. Now, through hypnosis, we can reprogram And we can say, the last time this happened, I did this. The next time it happens, I'm going to try this. And that's how hypnosis works. So if you're still with us and you're still awake, and you've not sent yourself to sleep, or I've not sent you to sleep through this conversation today, I've tried to give you, in today's session, an insight into the marvels of what we refer to as hypnosis, of well-being, of meditation. And what we need to do is to give our minds and our body the best conditions in which to help us. Penny.
So I'd just like to say one more thing, one more time. So if you have just joined us, or you are new to the chat and you have just come in, please make sure that if you are in the background, like I said again, come and say hi, come and say hello to us, we'll say hello to you, just come and say hi. And if you are joining us, please just come and say hi and tell us that we're here, and hopefully we can get more people here if we share the live stream. But obviously, you know, if you are in the background, please just come and say hi.
And that's ever so important, that if you're joining us and you let us know we're here, then the more people that are here, the more people we can help grow their channel. Because in essence, this is what we're doing. We're proving the point of Mind Over Matter. We're spreading our views on health and well-being, of meditation, of hypnosis and how it can work. But we're also here as YouTube support, but in a mindful way, because it's unique to us. It's unique. There are many, many brilliant YouTube supporters out there, and they're doing a brilliant job. But we just prefer to do it this way because we know about YouTube, but we know about supporting people. We know about meditation. We know about health and well-being. So if we combine the two together and we can help you grow in the process, that's what we're doing. Either consciously or subconsciously, pardoning the pun. We're here as we're growing to help you grow. But you can only grow if you drop your link. Because if you drop your link, you can link with people and connect with people, and that way physically your channel will grow. Now, if you joined us yesterday, I'm hoping that the people that joined us yesterday are with us again today. Maybe it's a little bit early. Maybe it's a little bit late. But whatever time it is where you're watching, please come into our home and feel the vibes that we're trying to send out there. We're trying to create a forum or a platform where you can relax, where you can join us and you can benefit from what we're trying to send out to help you grow, to help you develop, and to give you more of an insight into health, into well-being, to alternative ways to rejuvenate, to grow, and to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Now, if you're still with us from Cyprus, say hi to Penny again, just to let us know you're still there. Hopefully it's because you're listening and you're interested in what we're saying, but Penny's wondering whether people are still here or not. So if you are still here, hope you're enjoying the tone of our conversation and the depth of our conversation. And I make no apologies for how deep it is, but it really is important that you understand the power of the mind, the importance of giving the correct conditions and the best conditions for you to thrive, to rejuvenate, to grow, to flourish. So with a healthy eating program, with high intensity interval training, with power naps built in, with infusing and breathing in citrus, and with water, and by using self-talk and tantric and mantric meditation, hypnosis, fusing together tried and tested methodology from centuries and centuries ago to the modern day medicine approach. From Sanskrit and the belief that pain is inevitable and suffering is choice. And from Sanskrit saying that recognizing the kishas for what they are. We work here at Elysium Sophia working with the doshas and the kishas and saying that the yin and yang is important. And Vikruti and Prakruti, basically the wholeness. And any deviation from the wholeness will bring imbalance. And this is why we're trying to say to you today, using Sanskrit, using modern terminology, that it's important that we're true, fumbling our way through, and from what we said before, being true to ourselves and being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Because you have to be selfish. Because in being selfish, you're becoming selfless. And then you can be the best version you can possibly be. And be strong for everyone else that you love and depends on you. Because you have to be strong for them. If you're a parent, if you're a partner, if you're a lover, if you're a friend, if you're a work colleague, if you're part of a team, whatever you are, if you're a son, if you're a daughter, if you're a dad, if you're a mum, whatever you are, you have people out there that rely on you and depend on you because you are their brick wall, you are their tower of strength. And again, we're using analogies, we're using phrases about building, strength, building blocks, but it all starts with a foundation, and the foundation needs to be strong. And once the foundation's strong, you will be strong. And once you're strong, your strength and your power will radiate to the people out there that depend on you, that rely on you. And at this moment in time, it's really important with COVID. And we're on the build-up to Christmas. We're on the build-up to Christmas where it's going to be a stressful time for all of us. But we have to then make sure, going back to what we said right at the very beginning, we have to turn the unknown into the known. We have to take back control. We have to be in control of it, of the situation. Bring it to our level so that we can fight on an even playing field and then we can ascend. Power is knowledge and knowledge is power. And to be ever powerful, you have to be ever knowledgeable. You have to know your opponent. And you have to know yourself. You have to be aware of your own strengths and your areas of development. And notice I don't say weakness there. I try to not use words because we don't need the negativity of the words weakness. We always say areas of strength, areas of development. And it goes back to the phrase talk that we mentioned earlier about self-talk, and going back to saying when people come into our home, our house for therapy and they say, I want to be like him, I want to be like her. No, you want to be your version. You want to be your version of him or your version of her because you admire and you aspire to be like them. But you don't aspire to be them. You aspire to be your version of them, which in turn is a better version of them than they will ever be, because it's you being a version of yourself. You will be a better version of you, and you will be the same version of them, but a higher level, working at a higher level, because you will be you. And by being you, you will ascend them. So by aspiring to be them, that is fine. but is aspiring to be your version of them. Because in doing that, you'll be a better version of them. And you will remain being you and true to you. So, if you joined us today, I hope you've enjoyed listening to our slant on being relaxed and being calm and being at one with yourself. And if you have enjoyed being with us today, then join us again next time. And we're just going to have a few more moments now to let people just drop their link, just a few more minutes. And we'd like you to join us again tomorrow. But we know there are people there that may just want a few more moments just to drop their link.
Yeah. And I know as well that obviously if there are people in the background that want to just come and say hi, then come and say hi.
So we're just going to have 2 more minutes to let you drop your link. And we're giving people the time to come to visit our home from across the pond in the USA because of the time difference. It's very early over there. But also it's getting late in the Philippines.
Yeah, I also know obviously because we have a lot of people from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. Obviously times are different, so in some parts, like in the Philippines, I think it's quite late at night.
Yeah.
I know that's ahead. I know in Cyprus it's
2 hours.
2 hours ahead in front. I know in America it's behind, so it's all different times everywhere really, and it's hard to kind
so
of...
just starting the day in parts of America, you're just starting your day.
Yeah.
And in the Philippines, you're just ending your day. You're not quite there yet, but you're getting there. But in America, in parts of America, you're just waking up, and you've probably not even put your bell on yet because you don't know we're even here. But if you wake up and we're not here, then please wait until this downloads. Wait until it uploads. That's another thing. Do you call it upload or download?
And another thing is, right now it is 12:30 at night in the Philippines.
Very late in the Philippines.
I mean, people are still live at the minute. There's
People are still
quite
alive.
a few
Must be
people.
very, very tired. But in parts of America, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And by the looks of it now, it's 6:30 in Cyprus, nearly. Different time zones, different times. But if you have been with us today, it's been our pleasure to share this live session with you. Because as we've said before, we're on a quest now, between now and the 30th, to be monetized. And we really, really believe in positive mental attitude, the power of the mind. So we're letting it take care of itself, knowing full well that we believe we'll be monetized by that. And at the same time, we thought we'd try and do some more YouTube support to let you drop your link at the same time to learn a little bit more, maybe about yourself, but about health and well-being, about hypnosis, about meditation, and about different ways you can give your body and your mind the best conditions. And also, just to join us in our home, to take stock, to relax, to join us, to chill and relax, and hopefully be motivated by what we're saying here at Elysium Sophia. Penny.
And it doesn't matter, but I also know that it is 11:30 in the morning in Washington DC.
In Washington DC, you're starting your day.
It is
mid-morning.
It's 10:30 in the morning in Chicago. It is. I'll just tell you a few. It is 9:30 in Denver, 9:30 in Phoenix, and 8:30 in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, so people are just starting to get up in the morning in Los Angeles. So whatever you do, today. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you'll take, if you're just wakening up now, I hope you'll take time to try and just do a bit of meditation, relaxation, body scan, to check in with yourself. First thing in the morning. And if you're leaving this stream to go to bed, please just take 10 minutes to recharge, to re-energize for the morning, to put yourself in a nice relaxed position before bed. Check in with your body scan before sleep, and then tomorrow morning you'll wake up revitalized and ready for the day ahead. So whether you've been with us today from the Philippines, or from the Middle East, or from Malaysia, or from Cyprus, from across the pond in America, from any parts of the USA, from Europe, from Cyprus, as I mentioned, from here in the UK, maybe you're from Australia, maybe you're from Russia, maybe you're from Thailand, maybe you're from Nepal, maybe you're one of these beautiful doggies from the families of there, maybe you're from the families that we've sent our links to today, our friends across the YouTube family. If you've missed us today, we've missed you too. But please join us again next time, when we, myself and Penny the Panda, will look at ways how you can rejuvenate and get things off your chest and be the best version of you that you can possibly be, Penny.
And one more thing, which you probably do know, but if you don't know and you're new, we will be saying this quite a lot. We are going live from now through until Christmas, the 20th of December. I think that's kind of the date when we're going to be, hoping to be monetized, because from now and on the 20th of December,
which is a Saturday,
we will be monetized, because we're going to go live every day from now until Christmas. So if you didn't know, we'll be telling new people hopefully every day, and also hopefully we can get more people here every day, so that hopefully we can help you and you can help us.
And also, which is a really good thing, once we become monetized on the 20th, or by the 20th, then Penny the Panda will do an unveiling. You can see the beautiful face and the real face behind Penny the Panda. And
I will be doing a face reveal.
We'll be doing a face reveal, and she'll be sitting here with me, chatting to you. First as Penny the Panda, but then entertaining with you, because she's got so many dancers she wants to share with you. So many dancers she wants to share with you. So, until we see you again, if you'd like to say something, Penny, before we go?
No, it's just that I hope we can get more people here soon, and also, if you are still here, make sure, obviously, because we'll be going live every day, so tell people that we are going live every day, and just let people know.
Let people know we're going
and
live.
Obviously, if we very appreciate the people, FemFam, that have shared our live today.
Thanks, FemFam.
Thank you, FemFam. And also anybody else that has shared our live, thank you. But anyone else that hasn't shared our live, please make sure to do so, because we'll be going live every day.
Yeah, make sure you share the live, because the more people we get here, the better opportunity it is for you to grow your own channel too, which is another one of the many reasons that we're doing this.
So we can help you and you can help us.
Exactly. So, all that's left to say from us is we'll see you again tomorrow. Put the bell on. Ding. Join us again tomorrow, wherever you are today, whatever you're doing, do it safely. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're coming towards the end of your day, sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you, and namaste.